In this video, I'm talking about what I consider to be probably the best pickleball bag on the market for the largest number of players, the ADV Flex backpack. And yes, ADV did send me this bag, but this time things were actually a little different. I reached out to them. I had seen this bag in the wild and immediately thought, that might be the bag that I've been waiting for. So I reached out and said, and I'm paraphrasing here, hey, your new Flex bag looks like possibly the best bag on the market. I'd love to get hands on and share it with my audience. And ADV basically said, we're in. So the ADV Flex is what I'd call a mid-size pickleball backpack, coming in at 27 liters, and it perfectly bridges the gap between those tiny minimalist bags that hold one paddle and then the massive tournament duffels that could fit your entire garage. To give you an idea of capacity, I often carry 4 paddles, an extra set of clothes, shoes, a few balls, my travel tripod, my DJI Osmo, overgrips, lead tape, hydration, a towel, my phone, my wallet, and there's still plenty of room left over. And if you were going just for paddles, you could probably fit about 8 paddles in this. What makes it great is that even when it's full, the bag still feels sleek and lightweight. It's clean, modern, and designed to look just as good off the court as it does at a tournament. You can pick from a bunch of different color options, and if you want to save yourself 10% on this bag, you can use the code PickleballBlast. Now, you may not know this about me, but I have a bit of a thing for great bag design, specifically with camera bags. I do video production for a living, and the right bags make all the difference, and I have tested a lot of them over the years, and I always find myself coming back to brands like Nomadic and Peak Design, not just because they use premium materials, but because they think through every single detail. And that's the same kind of thoughtfulness that I see here. While there are features you might have seen in other pickleball bags, ADV has managed to bring every great feature together in one place, solving a lot of small annoyances and creating a very complete bag for pickleball players. So let's jump into some of my favorite features. And let's start with what I think might be the best shoe storage system that I've ever seen on a pickleball bag. The exterior canopy sits on the outside of the front of the bag, right in front of the quick paddle pouch, and it's the most simple and easy shoe storage that I've used. It hooks onto these loops, making it easy to attach or remove, and stores in the bottom of the bag when not in use. This is so much better than a standard vented shoe pocket that takes up space inside your bag. Here your shoes are out in the open, getting better airflow, and most importantly, not taking away any internal storage. This feature alone was the first thing that made me reach out to ADV about this bag, and I'm loving it. The next standout feature is how well it blends a pickleball bag with an everyday or a travel bag. Visually, it doesn't scream pickleball, and functionally, it's versatile enough to use for more than just court days. The main back compartment has sleeves for paddles, but there's also a second large compartment that opens all the way up like a suitcase, which is perfect for packing clothes, gear, or whatever else you need. It also includes a laptop sleeve, making this bag perfect for players who travel or work remotely. And there's even a luggage pass-through on the back, so you can slide it over your roller bag handle when traveling. And lastly, something small but incredibly useful, the bag stands upright on its own. It might seem very minor, I totally hear you, but once you've had a self-standing bag, you'll never want to go back. It makes packing and unpacking so much easier. With some of those top features out of the way, let's do a full dive into every single compartment in this bag. Starting with the first main compartment, which opens on top and is built for holding your paddles. There's 2 sleeves in there. Moving on to the second main compartment, which again can open all the way up and is a perfect spot for my ADV packing cube. I have the medium one, and I love putting a change of clothes in here just to keep them a little bit separate within the bag. And it's a quick way to grab and go if I need to change after or before pickleball. There's another pouch in here that works for holding another paddle as well, and also a few zippered pouches as well as the elastic ball pouches on either side on the inside. Moving on to the front of the bag, and this is the quick paddle stash pouch, which is where I keep whichever paddle I know that I'll be playing that day, and the pouch that we already covered for carrying your shoes in front of that. On the top front is a smaller zippered pocket that actually still has some great space in it, with a separate zipper section in here and another piece of material that acts as a divider, giving you multiple sections within this pocket. On the side, we see the long zipper that opens up to a laptop compartment, and also on the side is a smaller pocket that works great to stash your wallet, your passport, or anything that you want to keep close or in a more discreet pocket. And on the sides, you'll find 2 pouches, great to hold a water bottle, extra balls, or anything else that fits. Finishing off the bag, we have a utility strap to hang a towel or other things off of, a fence hook on the top, a side handle, and that luggage pass-through. So the ADV Flex is a smart, organized system that just makes sense when you're using it. It retails for $225, which comes down to about $200 with the code Pickleball Blast, which is on the higher end of pickleball bags, but personally, I think it's worth every penny. And here's why. You're not buying a generic mass-produced bag that a paddle company throws their logo on. You're buying from an actual bag company that designs and engineers every detail in-house, and that makes a huge difference in quality, longevity, and how well everything works together, and they clearly believe in their product by offering a 10-year warranty as well. In the grand scheme of things, the price difference, in my opinion at least, between a mass-produced bag and something like the ADV Flex is not a huge gap, and as the saying goes, buy once, cry once. If you have the budget for it, I think the ADV Flex is one of those pieces of gear that is definitely worth investing in. If you've got questions about the ADV Flex or other pickleball bags that you'd like me to review, drop them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the court.